Hello, my name is Jack Thompson, and I'm going to dive into the issue of inflation. Today, inflation has impacted everyone, either at the gas pump, with their 401k, and even at the grocery store. However, we blame inflation, but do we really know what inflation is and why it happens? Inflation happens when the money supply is expanded, which is when more money is being pumped into currency and it is chasing the same amount of goods. Inflation causes the dollar's purchasing power to decrease. Inflation from 2021 to 2022, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, has increased by 8.3%. So this means that the buying power of money has decreased by 8.3%. Not only has the increase in money being pumped in the economy through welfare, stimulus, and grants, it has also encouraged people to not work. This has created a labor shortage that has led to less goods being produced, which multiplies the erosion of buying power. This is because demand has shifted to the right and supply has shifted to the left, creating an extreme rise in the price equilibrium. This means not only is your money worth less, there are also less goods being produced to buy with that money. The question is, who is hurt by this extreme inflation? Everyone is hurt by inflation. However, people like my grandpa who live on a fixed pension and fixed Social Security do not have things like wage adjustments to combat inflation, and instead, he just must make do with the fixed amount of money that is sent to him every month, which now has 8.3% less buying power. However, this doesn't mean that the working class hasn't been impacted, because wage adjustments have not been increased enough to compensate for the loss of buying power we saw last year. However, mathematically, people who have the most liquid assets have been impacted most, since these assets must have made more than 8.3% return last year for them to not have lost money. So really, inflation has become a significant impact on all people today. Inflation also has another direct impact, and that is on the stock market. When inflation rises, the Fed is likely to raise interest rates. The Fed has raised interest rates by 3% to date, which indirectly causes the stock market to go down because it incentivizes people to move their money into things like bonds. The inflation we're experiencing today is caused by a variety of reasons. Those reasons include COVID stimulus, political spending bills, the unsustainable Social Security system, and Ukraine conflict relief. These actions have all contributed to inflation because the government operates at such a deficit. Since we are at such a deficit and keep giving out monetary aid, we have little to no money to take from the Fed, and the Fed is then forced to print more dollars, which expands the money supply, resulting in what we call inflation.